on Saturday, and it will be off and on throughout the day, and even seeing some of our Bay Area.
If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God anyway. May I share with you some words of wisdom
That came from
that were found to work?
I came from Amy West.
If you are kind, people may accuse you of
May today's
selfish,
challenges
ulterior
fill your
motives.
determination, and
What you
may
spend
every
years
step
building,
forward be proof of
someone
your
could destroy
sturdiness. Keep
Build
pressing
anyway.
on,
The
for
good you do
greatness
today, people
awaits
will
on the
often forget
horizon.
tomorrow.
Happy Thursday.
Do good anyway. Give the world the
What a
best you have, and it may never.
she's destroying everybody that she has no family values. She doesn't know the city. She's a liar. She's silencing my voice for a paycheck so she can live the high life. What kind of... She's a Trump. Trump, this is what America did. Family values. This is what my kids. I need my kids. My name is Tina Tapia. I was married to Lauren Tapia, and he cheated on me with my sister, Stephanie Carol Cormany. And I believe this was when I was either pregnant or after I was pregnant. I don't know how long it was going on, but I was assuming it was like right around when my dad died. So the time is 1:44. And a lot of shit happened. Because at the same time, around my dad died, my mom just got out of the hospital for pneumonia. She almost died. She was hooked up and everything. So none of that until later, in the ICU for 3 days. And my dad was not doing so well. Then money, because money's what everybody wanted. And I'm not money. So my mom leaving all the time, she used to do that to take us to the babysitter. It would be, she would drop us off in the morning. It'd be dark in the morning, 5 in the morning. And then she'd pick us up dark. We would spend most of our time at the babysitters. And I made sure, boys, my boys, my offsprings, that you did not get a babysitter, because I did not want that. And then as I was learning, even with my mom, I did not like my mom watching my kids because I didn't trust her. I didn't like my dad. I could not trust my dad. I remember one time I was remodeling the bathroom when my dad asked me to come and stay with him. So I had to remodel the bathroom. So I'm trying to remodel the bathroom, and I had to go get like some caulking stuff or whatever it was, like foam spray. And Anthony was busy playing, like he was having fun, and I'm like, I don't want to. Like it's just gonna be real quick because I'm not even stopping. My dad's home, and my dad seemed like in a good mood, and Anthony was just like playing, and Colin was sleeping, and I'm like, all right, well, and it's only across the street. Um, the whole time I was freaking out. The whole time I felt like I was gonna have a panic attack. The whole time I was shaking. Um, and I felt like I was speeding, like rushing home. I got out and I ran in the house, and everything was fine. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do that anymore. I can't do that because I just keep feeling like something's gonna happen. Because I did catch my dad a couple times when I'm there and he forget who he was. Um, try to do that to me. Try to pull a fast one on me, pretending that Anthony and Colin were in the way, and they weren't. It was my dad just being a dick because he used to do that to my brother. So I couldn't. I don't know, just that trauma. So, um, I knew Lauren Tapia was cheating on me. Like, I think what the Kennedys did was kind of helped me a little bit, Jackie Kennedy. Um, so as I'm doing that, I realized what Lauren had was something like a trauma, and I'm trying to tell him like, then prove it to me that you didn't do anything with my sister. Then prove it to me. And he's slowly trying to prove to me, but he's not. And then like my sister, and then me and my sister had a falling out, and then I'm trying to get my sister like in the act, like catch her in a lie, and I did finally, but it took like 3 years. I had to finally find out what it was, and she was high off gummies. Um, but Lauren Tapia made her feel like she was the only one. So what my sister did is my sister married a lawyer. She got a hold of a lawyer. Michelle Castro was involved. So he did something with Michelle Castro when I was trying to, and Lauren Tapia told me. I pissed him off with a guy named Ishmael. And Ishmael had mean, horrible shit to say about Lauren Tapia. And I'm like, whoa. I knew something was happening, but I didn't know where it was coming from. So he really was fucking around with these people, and and um, and his friends were trying to like use it, like oh my, it was just. So, anyways, Ishmael was telling me about computers, and I knew about computers, and like he was, I don't know if it was like he's into shooting games and popular shit where you can win prizes, telling me that, and I'm like, okay, tell me more about what he does, because whatever he tells me what he does, I know that our ancestors are ratting him out because leading up to it, I was getting leaded towards him. He was the one that I needed to speak to. So how that was working, it was just, I call it a miracle. And how I found out was a truck in the driveway. The truck in the driveway was mutilated. It was he was drunk, and the car was mashed up, bang. And I read it, and it was like, wow, who, like, what happened? And then within that week, um, I find out it was that Ishmael guy, and I'm like, no fucking way, and you're doing that? Like, it was just, And then on top of that, he did the gaming. The gaming was in my dreams in middle school. So my offsprings, whenever that's why I let you guys play with the video games, because when you guys were playing the video games, I was going back into my memory as a child and giving you that feel. There's something in the video games too, like the um what's that game called? Portal. Portal was kind of talking to me in a way, like the Transformers, that movie Transformers, like how that car was talking to me. Um, and I think that like the Henry Ford helped me with that. And I think it's funny because when I was looking up, like girls were getting, like moms were getting Fords, and one of them was ramming into like the White House or something. That was like MK Ultra stuff. So my ancestors like, we're gonna show you the back way. We're gonna show you the back way where you have a cloak on, but the cloak is falling off. So I can't hide this shit. Like I wouldn't want to hide it either. But there's no God. There's no Jesus. And our U.S. military and our government and our city politicians are killing people overseas on purpose, and they know it, and it's all for a paycheck. They are killing our children. So it's not just about me. Yeah, I'm going through all this shit, but I also know that I'm the person to need to stop these people. They need to take responsibility. They can't be doing this shit. Clean up your own city. Clean up your trash. Like across the street, there's a police station, Los Alamos police station. They have police cruisers. The police. Okay, I thought your squad car was your part of your team. They're not washing They're not washing their cars. They're getting um, Mexicans to clean their cars instead of them cleaning your car. I thought the whole purpose is you, just like firefighters. Like what? It's kind of weird. Would you see a firefighter? Like if you go to a fire station, would you see a bunch of Mexicans doing their work? And then all they do is do the fires. So when I see these police officers, they are not. They have a really fucking. They have a power trip. And I saw that when I went to captain and song in high school. This is high school bullshit. As soon as those girls put on some of the uniforms, they're a different person. They get like, I'm better than you. I'm like, oh my gosh. I guess that armor like really does something to you. But then I think back of that's how Hitler was able to get away by stripping everybody down naked, make them feel less. So Hitler got that from the United States, slavery. So what Hitler did is he used like reverse psychology stuff, old stuff. By the way, when I was volunteering for Anderson Elementary School, they had universities come in the schools, and if you go at the court, family court, the same universities are the ones in schools. So parents are not understanding that universities are using your kids so they can get to them. Because if you go on Instagram or Facebook, there's a bunch of sex stuff all over. So Bill Gates understands what he's doing because sex sells. Kids, he didn't have family. He was made. He was made to do what he did today. But what he needs to take responsibility, just like everybody else. Marigold. Hey Alexa, what is a marigold?
The marigold is a flower that is native to Mexico and other Latin American countries. It belongs to the family of Asteraceae plants. Marigolds are annual or perennial herbaceous plants, and there are about 50 known species. These plants have been naturalized in some parts of the world outside of their native range.
Hey Alexa, is there a Marigold Bridge?
From TexasChildren's.org. Slated to be Texas' largest oval bridge when completed, the Texas Children's Miracle Bridge construction will take about 9 months to complete.
Miracle. Oh, that's funny. I said it wrong and then they gave me something else. So yeah, Frank is in Texas. Frank is my ex-husband. Crazy how that works. So the people in high school knew because like Matt Kraby's dad was a police officer for the gang unit, and Matt Kraby used that, like he thought he was like the shit, and I'm like, all right, whatever, because LAPD is fucking bullshit, like they're all cowards. And he's like, so anyways, when my dad died, I had a lot of people hit me up, but they were hitting me up in a way of like trying to set me up. So I'm like, where is this going? Where is this going? Do they not know what's going on? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I really don't think they did. Because I know Westminster High School was being investigated for something. They had to have been investigating because whatever I was doing had to have. I woke up crying because I'm still alive. I'm still here. My kids are not here. My mom's like here. And I'm like, I just can't breathe. She sees me crying. She sees me missing you boys. And she agrees with me. But yet she doesn't want to help me because she knows that that's... What she did to my brother, and me watching my dad like beat the shit out of my brother, I have that vision. And today my dad gave me the vision of me, him stepping on my brother's neck with boots. And my mom knew. And it broke my heart because I'm like, before my brother was born, I remember my dad was videotaping us, or my mom was videotaping us, and I put on my dad boots. Even my sister put on my dad boots, and we're like, "Ooh, I'm my dad," you know. And my dad was giving me a vision of me putting on my dad's boots and stepping on people's necks. And I start crying because I'm like, those are like the same boots that stepped on my brother's neck. And the other day, there was a bus that went by, and it was 8111, and confirmation, like, Blossom Joey, whoa. That's all I keep thinking about. And I'm gonna get an x-ray done, so hopefully we'll find out what's going on. And I'm gonna try to go outside, but I know if I go outside I'm just gonna cry. And I know they're waiting to take me. Say it's mental health, mental illness. That's sad, that's scary. I want you boys. I need you boys. I need you in my life. I need to feel my boys were the only ones that made me feel wanted, not sabotaging me like my mom is. Whatever I make, it's not good enough. It's crappy. Even that's why I could not run for city, because she would have sabotaged me. She already sabotaged me since I was born with my name. And I do have a lot of people. I do have a lot of relatives that are in Westminster, that they're white. So that's how I know there's two-faced people, white people, and they're teachers. They're in Westminster School District, Evans. 'Cause my mom comes from a huge family, huge family, and my uncle Scott, you should be in prison. But of course, my mom, that's her best friend. She would never put her brother in prison, no. But they're both sick. They're both pedophiles. And if Britney Spears' mom killed somebody, you bet your nasty ass my mom killed somebody too. And the guilt is just there. She's running away. She keeps working. Trauma. Not taking responsibility. And my dad even sent me somebody in court. Like, he claims he was I don't know, an old gang member or whatnot, but he, like, the FBI, he had a number for the FBI and this and that. And I'm like, even if you are bullshitting, I know I'm being followed because whatever I'm posting. And my mom did stop, and whoever she knows, my aunts too, unblocked. So no one can see this. I understand that. These videos are just for you boys, but you boys need to understand that there's other people that are involved in this shit too. They all want me gone, so they're all trying to focus on me. They're too busy focusing on me. They didn't care to help other people out. Disneyland is still open. The only a lot of people, I don't want to be recorded. I don't want to be on camera, but yet you go to Disneyland and the same people are there. Walmart. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:04 p.m.
I'll go outside if they need girls again. I'll go. Alright boys. I'll see you boys in a bit. I'm gonna feed my birds.